What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gmias back in the house, man. And today we're going to talk about men and how to use these lip balm containers. Like, I really just don't understand why it's necessary for a dude to stick his finger into a container and put it on his mouth. Like, I understand that it sounds as if I'm asking too much, but I'm going to tell you why I'm so infuriated by it. Alright? This is not the first time it happened. It was actually a couple years ago when one of my first, I first saw it happening. Maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. Like before I started doing this whole GmiasWorld, you know, what I'm doing right now in podcasting. One of my homies that I grew up with, you know what I'm saying? A dude that was like extra thorough, dog. Like he was the kind of guy that I would send to handle something of serious nature. And he would always come back with what was needed. And we were out, I forgot where we were. I think we were at the mall. And, you know, we walking through the mall, whatever like that. I forgot what I was going to get. I don't remember exactly what was happening. I think I was doing him a favor. Something was going on. And, you know, pretty much we're standing in a store and I'm checking out and he reaches in his pocket to get something. I'm like, you know, I'm not even paying attention to what he's doing. And he like 6'5" or 6'4". He a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm looking at him like, what is he really doing right now? And he takes out this little jar and like unscrews the top, you know what I'm saying, precariously. He's like, you know, making sure everything is looking good. He unscrews the top, he sticks his pinky in it, and then he starts rubbing it on his mouth. Yo, I'm trying to figure out what is he doing right now? That's what's going through my mind. So you already know how I do. I asked him, I'm like, bro, are you serious? So that was the first time that I ever witnessed somebody that was around me that did it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, to be honest with you right now, like I haven't spoken to him in a while. It had nothing to do with that. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with that. I was talking to him after that. It was just some other personal shit that came up where I didn't like the way a man was operating, so I had to, you know, like fall back a little bit with him. But that was my first experience with a man using the lip balm in the container. Now we have to understand something as men. Bro, if you're using your fucking pinky to wipe something onto your mouth and you're a heterosexual male, I got a problem with that. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I'm saying, like, look, listen, you got to understand something. I'm not saying like be a grossly man and, you know, never cry, all that stereotypical type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying appearance means something. If you a dude and you pulling out a container, dog, like it's like, even though the container is really, really small, the shit is huge when you're doing it in public. The shit is like the whole fucking mall. Like, when you a guy and you're a heterosexual man and you're doing this like that, like you're really pulling out a makeup kit. Like, it's not just a lip balm. It's a makeup kit. Like, I was surprised to see him really do it. And the reason that I remembered about it is because recently, one of my other homies just did it. And I'm looking at him like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, bro, like, like, you gotta understand something. If I'm about to get, like, you know what I'm saying, get into a, you know, an altercation or any type of, you know, violent act, and I see a dude use lip balm with his finger, like with his pinky, and rub it on his mouth, I'm gonna feel a little bit better about my chances of winning that battle. I'm not saying that he's soft, and I'm by no means saying that homosexual men are soft. Because I don't know if you guys got to look back when I told the story about, you know, a homosexual dude beating the fuck out of one of my uncle's homies. Like a straight one-on-one fight. Just fucked them up. So I'm not trying to say that homosexuals don't get it in. Because them dudes is straight thorough. And I know a couple of them that are straight gangster, getting money and out there, Tim's on, ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? They're not flamboyant, but you know what I'm saying? They got boyfriends. And dudes will knock the fuck out of you. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that not even those guys do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, not even those guys walk around with the lip balm and their pinky in it. And they're gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, we have to figure out what's going on here. Like, whatever happened to just using chapstick? You know what I'm saying? Like, and now they got these fancy ones where it's like circular lip balm. And dudes is using it from the container and just rubbing it on their mouth. Like, bro, are you fucking serious right now? Is this something that really needs to happen right now while I'm in your presence? Like, can you do this shit in your car before we meet where we're going to meet at? Like, bro, that's like you going out and a female scratching her pussy or the front of her pants. Yeah, I know female gets itch the same way a man's balls itch. But you don't do it in public because it's not accepted. When you watch Major League Baseball, they scratch their crotch all the goddamn time. It's an acceptable thing. When we're watching the softball World Series, I've never seen a female scratch their vagina. So listen, there's certain things we cannot do. And men should not be walking around with motherfucking lip balm. Like, listen, putting your pinky in it though, like if you want to drink a beverage and have your pinky ring up, you know what I'm saying, your pinky finger up and shit with the pinky ring on it, alright. You try to be what is it? It's a type of elegance, you know what I'm saying? I understand that, sophistication. You got your pinky up, you know, maybe a nice Cabernet, nice Merlot, really good, you know, seasoned wine. That's fine. I could see a man doing that. Got your pinky up. But when you use the pinky to enter in to a container to then lubricate your lips, like listen to how I'm describing it. Does that sound okay for a man though? A heterosexual man. Does that sound okay? Like you're taking your pinky and using it to then lubricate your lips while you're amongst brethren. Had to go old school Old Testament on these motherfuckers. Listen, I don't know what these guys are doing. Like, you really think that this would be acceptable in any other case? Like in the olden days, you know, Moses about to part the Red Sea, and you know, everybody's coming with him, he about to go do it. He's like, yeah, I'm about to go handle this. If Moses pulls out his pinky and puts on lip balm, everybody goes back. They're like, you know what? We ain't even gonna deal with this shit right now. You know what I'm saying, Moses? That's fucked up that you just did that. Like, it has to be a turnoff. Like, all my females, if you about to give the drawers up, you about to drop your drawers for a dude. You know what I'm saying? You get back to the crib, he took you out to dinner, everything is good, you've been talking for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Time is right. Get back to the crib, dude comes into your living room, you know, he just relaxing, chilling a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You get him a drink, you know what I'm saying? Just to relax a little bit. Dude pulls out lip balm, starts lubricating his lips. What do? I'm gonna tell you what you do. Tell that motherfucker to leave your house. Is he really serious though? Like, yo, it took all my energy not to attack my dude that did it. Like, bro, like, I was really having nightmares about it. Like, bro, it's certain things that you can't break. You know what I'm saying? You can't break the rules. Chapstick is unisex. You know what I'm saying? We have Mark Sanchez with the fucking the fucking hair thing. What is that? The hair bracelet that he was wearing in the front of his head. He had on that little shit that I've only seen females wear to like keep his hair back. You know, like that I had a problem with. It's like certain things. It's not about this whole manly thing. It's not about that. It's about perception. When a man is sticking his pinky finger into an object that contains lubricated substances, and he's then glossily over applying it on his mouth, I have an issue with that. As should other men that are around. Bro, they sell chapstick everywhere, bro. You leave the lip balm for the women. I don't even mind men wearing makeup, bro. Yo, listen, men wear makeup, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Most of them wear it anyway for, you know, when you're on TV, you shit like that. I got friends that are involved in that kind of stuff. You put makeup on. That's fine as long as it's applied the proper way. And you know, you have the person doing it, the makeup artist is doing it, everything is legit, it goes good. That's fine. But when you're out and about, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're out and about, though? And you really about to put your finger in the lip balm, though? Nah, I'm not going for that. Nah, I can't do that. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. And that's pretty much it. Listen, at some point, we have to decide, is this shit really necessary? There's so much other ways you can apply something to not make your lips be chapped. Like, do you really need to do it this way? Is it a necessity to apply a lubricated substance onto your mouth in front of your homies with your pinky? I just don't understand how it could be acceptable. Like, I already checked my dudes. I'm like, listen, I catch you doing that shit again, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Like, bro, I gotta make it uncomfortable for the dude. Like, if you're gonna do this shit, don't do it around me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you got a friend that's doing some crazy shit you don't want it done around, you gotta tell him, like, yo, man, you know what? You fucking with that chick, she kind of young. Don't do that shit around me. You know, like, when somebody doing something that's completely against what your moral status is, but you love the dude, so you're like, yo, me and you still cool. Unless it's really, really crazy. And when I say young, I mean that they're still of age and, you know, ethical reasoning. Like, if the shit is crazy, I'm gonna tell the dude, I'm calling the police on him, like, bro, you a fucking rapist, dog. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to give an example. Anything that your boys do that might be out of question, anything, you're usually supposed to check them on it. Because that means you care about them. You love your homies. You gotta let them know, like, listen, like, bro, you ain't brushed your teeth this morning. You know what I'm saying? You come out here, you all up in my face, your breath smell like hot shit with pancake grease. You know what I'm saying? Look, you gotta fix that. That's out of love. You see your homie talking, he got something in his teeth, motherfucker, you got a shit stain on your tooth. Clean that shit out. That's love. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have to communicate. If you're a man and you see your friend enter his pinky into any type of object that contains a lubricated substance equivalent to 5W30 oil for your car to lubricate then his lips, to then go on and suck a man's... Listen, I'm not saying he's going to do that. I'm just saying in my experiences, whenever a female has done that, that's what she was doing it for. That's all I'm saying. I'm not accusing a man of sucking somebody off dry because he wants to use lip balm. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that from my experience, whenever a female has engaged into lubricating her lips, she's about to put something in her mouth. That's what my point is. I don't know what these guys are going to do, because usually when they grease up their lips, I drop them off right away. Like, even if we about to go out, I'm like, yo, listen, nigga, you getting out the car at the next stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, the next stop sign, I don't give a fuck what town we in, I'm dropping you off, nigga. So I don't really know what they do after that. But that's, listen, I don't know what to do after that point. What can I do? That's a deal breaker. Like, if you my homie, I know you since I'm growing up. You done put work in. You got your hands dirty, got arrested, didn't say nothing, like a real thorough dude. And after all this shit, now you use your pinky finger to lubricate your lips to maximum capacity of a lubrication. It's only used for one reason that I know of. So maybe somebody else can explain to me why it's necessary for a man to use his pinky to then lubricate his lips. In my experience, again, like I said, it has never been done without somebody getting something entered into their mouth. I don't know what they're doing. I don't think it's necessary for a heterosexual man to do it, even when homosexual men are not doing it. Even the metrosexuals usually don't do it. They usually have a little chapstick. It's completely unacceptable in my aspect. And every time I see somebody do it, if you're my homie, I tell you straight up, yo, that shit can't happen no more. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, one love.